Miles, thanks. It's 5:15 now. More than 100,000 people are still under those evacuation order in California because of the wildfires. So many people are without a home.
Yeah, they're faced with big choices about how and whether to ever someday rebuild. Officials are taking preemptive steps to help in that when the Los Angeles County wildfires end. They're the costliest and most destructive in California history.
Thousands of buildings are just totally destroyed now. That includes businesses, homes. An executive order from California Governor Gavin Newsom that he signed yesterday suspends some building requirements for wildfire victims. He says that he is also allocating state resources to make insurance inspections go more quickly.
We've got to restore the hope and then restore their lives and businesses and opportunities.
J.P. Morgan Chase estimates the losses from the crisis will top $20 billion. And that's just for folks who had insurance. There are many others who would face an even greater challenge.
Yeah, a lot of people got dropped too before those fires started. Government statistics show LA County lost about 500,000 homeowner policies between 2020 and 2022. Now, some lawmakers want Congress to help people who are uninsured. The head of FEMA says they might need philanthropy.
And at 5:16, those fires still raging this morning. News 3's Danielle Seda spoke with a woman here in Hampton Roads who lived in this part of California for more than 2 decades. She tells us watching this is heartbreaking.
It's just heartbreaking to see what's happening there right now.
Julia Wilson lives in Hampton, but she spent 20 years of her life in California. She told me wildfires, among other natural disasters, are common in her former state.
But this particular fire was different because it was right in the neighborhood where the houses are close together.
Right now, Wilson's son lives out in California. He was not home when fires spread, but a family friend who we spoke to on Sunday over FaceTime was.
I was working on a jigsaw puzzle. I smelled smoke. I went out the front door and there was a plume of smoke coming at me.
Barbara Steffen says she's evacuated her home of 48 years 7 times before, which is why she thought she'd return. But this time,
it's gone. It's gone.
I see Armageddon. I see World War II refuge. I see unbelievable damage to what I call home. My grocery store is burnt. My doctor's office. There's nothing left.
When I spoke with Barbara and her daughter Michelle, they both told me the reason why she and many others could not rebuild.
A lot of my mom's neighbors' fire insurances got kicked off fire insurance within the last year. It's been a huge thing everyone's been talking about. Her neighbors and my friends' parents who are all retired don't have any kind of insurance.
I felt convinced there would be no way to get fire insurance that would be affordable.
Currently, the Red Cross in Virginia is doing all they can to bring resources from east to west coast.
From Virginia, our main focus now is moving people into the state of California.
While people like Barbara were only allowed to recover parts of their former lives, she told me she was lucky to walk away with hers.
I always had my house. My house was my stability. Now it's my kids.
In Hampton, Danielle Seda, News 3.
It is just heartbreaking to hear that. It's something else we want to share with you, too. Scripps News and the Scripps Howard Fund have teamed up to try to provide any relief that we can for the people who are facing these hardships in California right now.
Yeah, just text the word Scripps, SCRIPPS, to 50155 or scan that code you see on your screen. Every dollar you donate goes directly to people impacted by these devastating fires, and we thank you for your help.